Hey folks, hopefully y'all can hear me and see me. I feel like I start every stream by saying that, but I've had enough incidents in the past that it feels like it's probably warranted. Hey, I'm Bug from Bug Hunter. Livestream, Sunday, YouTube, playing some songs, hanging out. Everyone cool is here. Let me grab this up real quick. Thank you for joining today. I like to do a kind of Sunday afternoon stream so that folks maybe who are in a different time zone can catch one on their evening time. So let's do that, and cool. Should have done this before I started the stream, but I was just so excited to get started. Cool. I just making sure I can see the chat and everything. Cool. I'm Bug. Anybody have any questions, requests, anything? I'm gonna be hanging out for anywhere between half an hour and an hour. We'll see how it goes. Playing some songs. I'll probably just start and then people can join and watch, and then feel free to throw some questions or comments into the chat, and I'll read that later on. So deciding what I want to play. Let's do this. This just feels like a good way to start the day. I can't make your party, I'm sorry. The truth is, coming down with a cold or coming up with excuses. What if I'm early? What if no one else shows? What if everyone that does wishes I would just go? I overthink things. I'm so aware of where my hands are whenever I make a fashion mistake and wear a pocketless sweater. Hanging down is absurd, folded up, much too stern. So in the hands of another is probably what I prefer. And I believe in broken hearts and awkward love and seeing stars. Are we too old to still be passing notes? Take me back to when to kiss you took courage, cause it was probably your first, and then I had to deserve it. Now we kiss in the darkness, we kiss all our friends, cause maybe this one will feel like we're 16 again. I remember my first love and the day that I fell. Took me 2 years to tell her the way that I felt. Now I'm older and I'm more self-assured. I'm just a little nostalgic for something a little more pure. And I believe in broken hearts and awkward love and seeing stars. Are we too old to still be passing notes? Check yes or no. It's not a contract you can sign. Let's go back to a simpler time, not etched in trees or carved in stone. So check yes or no. And I believe in broken hearts and awkward love and seeing stars. Are we too old to still be passing notes? Check yes or no. Yeah, so that's a song called Yes or No. Welcome. I saw my dad joined. Hey, Dad. Thank you for your woohoos and your clap, clap, claps. I remembered to bring water this time. Cool. What are y'all talking about? Mara says, I heard this one at the live concert, and it's just so good. Yeah, Yes or No is one of my favorite songs to play with the band. There's something about it that is just so, like, straightforward and just alt-rocky goodness when you play it with the band and the drums are going and the bass is going, and it just feels good. Just feels good to play. So it's one that it makes most of our set list just because we all love playing it so much. So rad. So more songs. What are y'all up to today on a Sunday? It's about a little after noon here. I stayed up way too late last night playing online board games with Kyle and some of my other buddies. So I woke up a little tired this morning. So Nixon says, hey, I only discovered your music a week ago. Thanks to a suggestion on Spotify. I love your work. Thanks. I appreciate you not only listening to us on Spotify, giving us a shot, but also tracking us down on YouTube so that you could be here watching my live stream. So it's very cool. Not everybody does that. So thank you for taking the time and the effort to like follow up and keep tabs on us. So. Slow down, we can talk it out. We'll backtrack, relax, and we'll track it down. How I carve out a space for this to hold a job and have a hobby as expensive as it is. My neighbors all complain about the noise I make. I pipe down, I haven't made a peep though, but I found my voice in this random noise. Sit back now and welcome to the peep show. I've been making up words at the top of my lungs, at the tip of my tongue. Ease up and leave me some. Yeah, I've been making up words, cause there aren't any. One twist from the sounds of it, I've missed half the point, but I got the gist. Now I know what my next step is. Find the perfect words if they exist. Is it words for love? Is it words for pain? And do I stop when they sound the same? Is it better that I pander to the people who will listen? Do I pivot, go 180 just to prove I can be different? Oh, I've been making up words at the top of my lungs, at the tip of my tongue. Ease up and leave me some. Yeah, I've been making up words, cause there aren't any. Refresh, give me time to rest, to recharge my search for a sounds fresh. I don't mean to be so down or pessimistic, like an ivy on my skin. I can't resist the urge to itch it with a simple little hobby. All I do is stitch together clever words and sounds, record, remote design, and finally pitch it. I'm lively share, please like and subscribe, but all I want to do is leave this unrelated stuff behind. But at the same time, I want to reach 1 million people. I'm feeling like 1,000's out of reach if I don't keep up with the trending times. A brand new state, a new bandwagon with some new paint. Where's my new way? Maybe I'm not trending up on Twitter. The only ones I reach will be my mom and baby sister. Maybe I'm not bound for money or fame, but my music wouldn't fit inside a status or a hashtag. I've been making up words at the top of my lungs, at the tip of my tongue. Ease up and leave me some. Yeah, I've been making up words, cause there aren't any more. title, said I'm torn between a couple. I'm taking aim and naming up in second nature off the cuff. I'm vaguely masquerading, I'm faking that I'm brave enough. I'm shaking up the Yankee stuff and waking all the neighbors up. There ain't enough to waste it, so I'm saving up and making up words. I was practicing, not looking at my fretboard as I played that song, and I thought I did pretty good. It's one of those things, like, I don't have to look, but I do just because it's comfortable. But I'm like trying to consciously be like, all right, don't look. I know where my hands are. I've been playing guitar for 7 years, and I've played that song literally over 100 times. Rad. That was a song called Making Up Words. Thanks everybody for joining and hanging out. This is a very casual stream for casual people. Looks like Emma 2 has maybe left, but was very happy that my dad said bye to her. Johnson QQ7 found me through a War Thunder video. That's pretty common these days. I'm very thankful for the War Thunder video. It's a very rad video. I had never heard of that game before, but was stoked to see how much everybody liked that video and disco in it. So Jams is saying hey as if I was playing disco, but that was making up words, so I think he's confused. Craig asks, where in the world are you? I am currently in Richmond, Virginia. So most of the lifespan of Bug Hunter was in Seattle, Washington. That's where I started kind of in the open mic music scene 7 years ago, and kind of built things up from there. But currently moved to Richmond, Virginia with my wife. So that's home base now. My other two bandmates, Jesse Galloway is in San Diego, soon to be moving back to Seattle. And then Kyle Hodgkinson is in the Bay Area, San Francisco. So I did get to see them earlier this month, which was very great. We got to play a show. Mars was there. Yeah, it was fun. It was the first time playing as a band in a year and a half since COVID and everything. And so it was a good time. We played in San Luis Obispo, California, where me and Kyle went to college. And we were just on vacation, and we just happened to kind of get a last minute gig, so we were able to play together. So what do I want to hear? I'm probably not gonna play Make Me, but Cass asked, what guitar is this? It is it's a Taylor. I'll mess up the number, but it's either 310 CE or 314 CE, something like that. I've noticed a clash between our coasts. It's mostly braggadocious, puffed up claims and sugar-coated. It's East Coast, Ivy League Coast, West Coast, best coast, but between those they don't see another option. One more coast that feels forgotten. That might be how it goes. The long shot laying low, but those who know me know I'm like the Gold Coast. I'm like the Gold Coast. Cut me some slack. I don't have fancy marketing or radio ads. I'm like the Gold Coast, unsure and it shows. No, I don't boast. I'm like the Gold Coast. Real talk, I bought into the drama, the non-stop assault by all the West Coast tech bros and East Coast egos. Don't you have something else to say? The old catchphrase feels so cliche. The merge can make you an ad display if you are New York or you love LA. It's overkill like praying for a preacher. It's overkill like a sheep in a t-shirt. It's overkill, no need for a C. It's like an A+ still sleeping with a teacher. I'm like the Gold Coast, cut me some slack. I don't have fancy marketing That's Gulf Coast off of the Rough Draft. It's a bonus track. Cass comments Gulf Coast has one of the best acoustic solos I've ever heard. Rad. Skipped right over it. Yeah, that's not me on the album. That is our former guitarist Mo, and yeah, he kind of came up with the arrangement for that song and did the solo. So if you want to check out more of his work, he has I think a YouTube channel called Home Studio 7. So yeah, definitely go check out his guitar work. I was thinking of having this in the background and play some games. This is way too intense. I really like the lyrics. Cool. Yeah, I would be surprised if people use Bug Hunter as background music. I do kind of put the lyrics kind of in your face a bit, kind of front and center. So, yeah, we've never done well in like crowded bars or like breweries or farmers markets or those kinds of places where the people who are there are just kind of like trying to do other things. Yeah, we're definitely better in like smaller coffee shops or venues where everybody is there to see Bug Hunter and knows the words already. Yeah, it's one of not our strength, background music. So. Emma A said she was going to leave, but still here. So, just noting that. Jam says at farmers markets you only get cornered by salesmen. That's funny. I did play a farmers market once. I just had that memory. That was a long time ago, because I remember coming back from it and listening to the cuts from the studio for the mixes on the Rough Draft song. So this would have been September of 2018. Wow. Okay, so that was 3 years ago. I didn't know that was that long ago. Yeah, there's a local farmers market in Magnolia in Seattle, and I reached out. I was like, hey, I live around the block, and I have this band, and we have a song that has like 10,000 streams on Spotify. I was Jay McCracken at the time. I was like, can I come play at the farmers market? And they like set me up a little tent covering, and I just brought my own amp and just kind of set up, and I played just songs from the Rough Draft, which was still not even released yet. And I remember I had a friend come by, Heather Edgley, and she sings the harmonies on Echoes, and she has her own music. You should go check it out. But she came by because I told her I was playing at the farmers market, and she stepped up, and I don't do covers, but I know the chords to Creep, and she sings Creep really well, and so we played Creep. But then she was like, you should play Boogie Pete. And I was like, I can't play Boogie Pete. I'm literally at a farmer's market. There's like children everywhere. I was like, all right, fine. I'll just play it, but I'll censor it just on the fly. And it was the goofiest, version of Boogie Pete you can imagine. I don't even remember what I said. I was like, normal pizza. What would I have said instead of asshole? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a jerk, big jerk. I can't remember what I did, but I censored it on the fly, and it was ridiculous. So, Emma says, "Will you please scroll up to see my comment?" I'm not. I can't scroll very well. If it's very far away, I will never find it, and then everyone will have to watch me. But if you want to repeat it, then I can read it. I can see about 8 messages on my chat, and then it disappears. Cool. My farmer's market story went over well. Thank you, Ryan, for that rating. If you want to leave reviews for Bug Hunter, we have a review page on our website where you can go and leave an official review on my farmer's market story. It's literally, you just review, and then what are you reviewing? So you can review anything. It can be a song, an album, me, or my farmer's market story, and you can you can put that, and I'll see that on a Google spreadsheet. Okay, Jam's the encyclopedic Bug Hunter record keeper said that I said always talking trash, never saying sorry, normal pizza dirtbag boogie pizza party. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, always talking trash definitely sounds right. Dirtbag just doesn't sound like something I would say, but if I said that before, I trust my older self with those memories. So Emma Doty asked for the next pin reveal. Okay, yeah, that's a great segue. Thank you, Emma Doty. Not a plant. So I have this program that's called Bug Scouts, and this is the only advertising I do on my streams. I don't advertise other things, but I will advertise my own things. If you're interested in supporting Bug Hunter, we got pins. We do a monthly pin. This month is August, and it's the I Have a Theory Deer pin by Katie Aff. She has designed all of our house mascots. You can see in the upper left-hand corner there, we have the Cozy Astronaut from January, the Toddler with a Slingshot from May, and August was the Theory Deer. And then we've had other artists pop in to do other things. So Katie Cuffle, who did the artwork for Bigger Than Myself, made the Best Dressed Dude at the Nude Beach pin for June with the dogs. We had Deep Blue Ink make one. That was the Be Glad I Love You pin from our Be Glad I Love You music video. The Boogie Pizza Party, the pizza artwork was created by Daphne Deichman, who did the Torn Between a Couple artwork. The April pin, that was in the Rough Draft She Love You, was actually created by CJ Prizza, who made the Dear McCracken fan animation that a lot of people have found Bug Hunter through on Reddit. It was like his high school senior project, animation project. So yeah, a bunch of different artists that I've worked with. Yeah, we do have a new one coming out in, what's today, the 29th? 3 days? Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. Made by a very, very cool artist that I'm very lucky to work with. And yeah, it'll be dropping soon. So yeah, just be patient. It'll be here in a hot second, and it'll be for a Bug Hunter song. So that's my plug. Emma, okay, you said my boyfriend first showed me your music. He started playing Be Glad I Love You in the car while I drove us to chill at a skate park. That's really sweet. Yeah, Be Glad I Love You is it's a very cute song. Okay. I've told some stories. I plugged Bug Scouts. I've read all the comments. I guess I should probably play a song. Mars, I get so excited to see the new one every month. I think you're really gonna like next month's. I think you'll definitely enjoy it. So keep throwing out songs. I'm gonna see what people want me to play most, and then I'll play that probably, or I might just play whatever I want. But I'm just gonna play some chords while y'all figure it out. Y'all don't seem to be able to make up your mind. Everyone has said a different song so far. So I mean, if you would tell me what you wanted, I would be happy to play it for you. But since everyone is just kind of going off on naming unique songs every time, so I'm gonna choose. Because you guys can't make up your mind. So I'll go ahead and I'll play this since there's no consensus. This is a song called Biggley. I have a theory, dear, so let me put it past. I have to check it's valid, though I know you didn't ask. You don't like to kiss me, no you don't like to kiss, 'cause my beard is way too itchy and it scratches up your lips. But I can't shave it off, I'm too self-conscious of the fact I have a scar above my lip that my beard and mustache mask. And I have a scar above my lip 'cause I once smashed up on a curb, flew over both my handlebars and straight into the dirt. And I didn't have a helmet on 'cause that was way back when I was too damn cool for safety rules or simple common sense. So if I now remember right by the transitive rule, darling, you don't like to kiss me 'cause I'm too damn cool. With tired eyes she stared at me, it's 3 a.m. she said, "Bug, be glad I love you, you're a goober, go to bed." You love my quirks, the dopey way I flirt. You're even kind and warm when I am getting on your nerves. You love my quirks, I'm certain you deserve a handsome hunk, but now you're stuck with this annoying nerd. You put up with more than most would mind the time it takes to rise and shine. I'm hitting snooze at 6:05, 6:15 and 6 more times. You don't mind the way I weigh my food, my morning routine, which includes scrambling to find my keys 'cause I can't leave them out in view. Even though you bought that bowl, put it right beside the door, and all I have to do is set them there as soon as I get home. Instead I'm flipping up the couch and oh there they are, I found them. Have a great day and oh have you seen my wallet? You love my quirks, the dopey way I flirt. You're even kind and warm when I am getting on your nerves. You love my quirks, I'm certain you deserve a macho man, but all I am's a silly introvert. And I keep you up past midnight, crazy thoughts inside my head. Bug, be glad I love you, you're a goober, go to bed. And she will sew my t-shirt when I take off my sweatshirt to make sure it stays down. Now that's what I call teamwork, I keep us on time. She makes all our friends and makes sure that my fly is zipped up on my pants. If Snapchat is to flirt and Tinder to find love, we're back here snapping Polaroids just to shake things up. You love my quirks, the dopey way I flirt. You're even kind and warm when I am getting on your nerves. You love my quirks, I'm certain you deserve a sexy stud instead of what you chosen. 'Cause I'm sure that all the girls who hear this song and smirk and feel pity 'cause I sound like I'm more trouble than I'm worth are probably right. Cool. So that's a song called "Be Glad I Love You." And I wrote it on that ukulele, so I like to play it on that ukulele. Hey, maybe I'm done playing songs. But I'm happy to hang out and chat to a wall and your comments. So if folks have questions or comments, or I think somebody talked about the Discord earlier. Our Discord is the raddest place. It's got over 1,000 people now, which is rad, super rad, and many of them are represented in the comments here. So if you're looking around, look to your left and look to your right, and if I don't know what I was gonna say there, but if you're not in the Discord, just get in the Discord. And we have music discussions. We always do kind of like events whenever I'm doing Zoom shows, or we got music videos to premiere, things like that. Obviously, when we did the album release, there was a big release party in the Discord. So definitely hop in the Discord, especially if you want to come to more of these. I always, you can give yourself a role in the Discord. That will let me ping you via Discord when I'm going to do live streams. So I try to do them every other Sunday at noon, and then every other Tuesday at like 9 Eastern time. Both of those are Eastern time. So that's kind of, it bypasses the the algorithms to let you know that I'm actually doing this and what I'm up to. So just wanted to say I've been listening to your songs all the time since I discovered your stuff a few months ago, basically the soundtrack of this section of my life. That's really kind, and I know what that means, because I definitely have had different sections of my life be dominated by a certain album or a certain band, and whenever I hear that band, it always like puts me back into those times, for better or for worse. And so it means a lot that Bug Hunter could be that for you, even if it's just for a little bit. So Emma A is still here. Emma said that they were leaving about like 30 minutes ago, so I must have done something right. Mars brings up a really good point. Also, just a really friendly and kind community to hang out with. Yeah, there's a lot of love in the Bug Hunter Discord, so it's just full of kind people. We what else do we do in there? Oh yeah, if you join our Bug Scouts program, so like I said, we have a new pin every month, and we're going through the entire year. So if you buy the yearly bundle, it gets you all the things that have come before, which are now like, you can't get them unless you do this. And then also the next 4, September, October, November, December, there's a secret room in the Discord for Bug Scouts. And sometimes we play games in there. It's mostly 20 questions, but I made my words too hard and everybody gave up. So Zach A says, I like your music more than Weezer and Panic at the Disco, which is really nice. I like both of those bands. I would definitely say between the two, I've listened to more Weezer. Okay, that's not true. I was gonna say I really only know Panic at the Disco's like hits. Obviously, I Write Sins Not Tragedies was a turning point musically when I was a teenager. Loved that song, and then I listened to their second album. Maybe it was their second or third. It was the one with 9 in the Afternoon on it, and I loved that whole album. And then I feel like I listened to the one after that, and it like I enjoyed it. And then I kind of stopped keeping tabs on Panic at the Disco. They got very large with some I think their current work has kind of overshadowed kind of their older stuff. It's almost like a Fall Out Boy situation, where like it's like this like Fall Out Boy started making like stadium rock, and like their early stuff like Dance Dance and Sugar We're Going Down is like, what I had as a teenager. The teenagers now, like they like that song about dancing like Uma Thurman or whatever, and like they don't know those older songs, but I don't know the newer ones, and that's kind of where I'm at with Panic at the Disco. So Pretty Odd, yes, Pretty Odd was the album by Panic at the Disco that I loved. I listened to that one. I just got speaking of hearing songs and being a soundtrack to a portion of your life, I had just gotten my driver's license, I think, and so it was like I would be driving around in my car and listening to Pretty Odd around Southern California, and yeah, that was a good one. Puck says we're only 4 pins removed from the end of this year. Yep, only 4 pins to go, which is exciting. I think it's been really fun because basically every pin was planned out in January or earlier even, and so like having to wait a month to like show everybody the new pin has been very exciting, and it'll be awesome when it's all complete. I don't know for a fact if I'm doing the same thing next year. I think this was a weird year. Bug Scouts was kind of created because COVID. I just released an album in 2020, Bigger Than Myself, and I knew that we weren't going to be able to get to tour with it or play it live. Kind of like you would normally do when you release an album. It's like you get to like then go tour and play those songs for people, and we didn't get to do that. And so I knew that this year I wasn't going to be releasing like another album, because we have a new album that we haven't been able to play for people, and not only that, but like most of our popularity has kind of happened during, if you look at our numbers, March of 2020 versus now, we've have we doubled in size maybe, if not doubled. I mean, fairly close. So like, there's still a huge amount of people who haven't heard us play the Rough Draft live or doing a couple live. So we have a lot of music. We have 3 albums that we haven't really gotten to like explore in like a live space, and so I knew that this year wasn't going to be devoted to like writing a new album. I'm writing, but like in terms of like supporting the band, I was like, let's do this instead. We kind of got to where we were with very kind of indie, small Kickstarters to get the albums made, but other than that, we didn't have, the torn between a couple in the Rough Draft days, like we didn't have a budget to like make music videos. And so I was like, well, how about in 2021, we focus on like backlogging our music videos. And so since then we've made a music video for Pine Cones. We've made animated videos for Be Glad I Love You and Toddler with a Slingshot, as well as a music video for Disco in the Panic Room. That's kind of what Bug Scouts has been funding. It's like, you support with buying the pins and the stickers and the monthly merch, and then that money then goes back to kind of the other like creative stuff that we get to do, not songwriting, but to make a music video, it takes very, very talented people and expensive equipment, and you want to pay people for their time and their and their expertise, and so it's expensive. And so anyways, long-winded way to say that thank you everybody who has supported Bug Scouts and helped make those things happen this year, because it puts us in a really good spot where now when people find us, like this week, there's people who are still discovering us every day. They get to kind of join at a time where there's a big backlog of stuff to listen to. There's 3 albums and there's 4 music videos and the Dear McCracken lyric video and that kind of thing. So it really helps when new people find the band that there's something like more to kind of sink your teeth into. It's not like 3 years ago when you heard McCracken and then it's like, all right, well, that's about all there is. And hopefully people had the attention span to like, follow us on Instagram and keep tabs for what was coming next. So anyways, I don't even know what prompted me to say any of that, but I'm happy that folks are still watching and hanging out. People joining the Discord, cool. Rad. Just a bunch of links for the Discord. Miguel has to leave. Thank you for being here. Thank you for saying that. Rad. Okay. Now that all the people who left because they thought I was done playing music are gone, I'm going to play another song. So we'll do one more. And then we're pushing, 45 minutes? I had a little clock that showed me how much time it had been, but I've lost where it is. Oh, there it is. 48 minutes. Oh, rad. Jacob says, still have that disco postcard from the Richmond show. That's rad. Yeah, one thing I like to do at my live shows, which I haven't done in a long time, is for each song that I play, I write a little lyric snippet on a postcard. I put them in envelopes, and then there's one for each song, and once it's bought, then it's it's gone, and I date them I say Richmond, whatever, July 31st, whatever, and once it's gone, and if I don't sell them, then I just throw them away, because I can't sell them to anybody else because they're dated, and if you weren't there, you can't have it. So anyway, so Jacob is referring to the disco postcard from the Richmond show. So thanks for coming to the Richmond show. That was a lot of fun. Also, if you're looking for a custom lyric snippet postcard, I sell those on bughunterbug.com. So you can put in a snippet from any song, and I'll write it on a postcard and sign it, and makes for good gifts for Bug Hunter fans and stuff like that. Or if you just want a little collectible memorabilia or something like that. And I didn't do that at the slow show. One, because I didn't have any of my stuff and 2 because we played 17 songs and it would have taken me like 2 hours to make all the snippets for that, and nobody would have bought them except for you, so I probably would have just ended up like, I can't play Creature because I have stage fright, because I messed it up last time I played it, and I don't think I remember the lyrics anymore. Not gonna ask simple machine task, but when a human being would happen in life, we need to be seen chasing fat, and I know this. Okay, actually, I know the lyrics. Yeah, that's the other thing too. All right, back on the horse. Can he do it? Creature of Habit challenge. I am a creature of habit. My tastes are immovable. I order the usual and I already know what I want. Keep your menu, I know what I want. Because the options are endless, they're overwhelming. At times you just have too much to sell me. So many things to decide, and you may mock me for opting for what is already mine. But what if my cookie cutter is one of a kind? I think there's too much to choose, and I've had it. Don't change me, creature of habit. Left foot, right foot, same way around. But with this push, I put my foot down. Yeah, this time my one change. I'm gonna do something crazy. Actually, no, I'm not. So let me explain, I'm not that anxious to changes. I'm not afraid to adapt or think it's actually dangerous. It's just a preference to routine and familiar faces. I won't break down or die if I just happen to break it. I keep the cost to myself. I feel it's reeking of ego, and it's a fine line to walk. So I am threading that needle. It's just the whole human race. Ooh, I can take them or leave them, and I can say that I swear some of my best friends are people. It just feels so good when I planned it. Same time, same place. Creature of left foot, right foot, same way around. But with this push, I put my foot down. Yeah, this time my one change. I'm gonna do something crazy. Actually, no, I'm not gonna act like you asked me to act. Like a simple machine, checking task after task. I'm my own human being, and I happen to lack the need to be seen, chasing fad after fad. And I know there's a world full of wonders to see, with places to go and pancakes to eat. But I base what I know on what things bring me peace. My circadian soul likes the pace and the beat that maintains my breathing, blood flow and sleep, but won't lift my feet or break my routine. So left foot, right foot, same way around. That's Creature Habit. 10 out of 10 full combo. No cheats. Thanks everybody for hanging out. This was my Sunday YouTube stream. I'll be back here in 2 weeks probably. Can't imagine why not. So if this is the right time for you, 2 weeks from now I'll be back here again doing the same thing. If you like US evenings, 9 p.m. Eastern in 9 days. So it'll be Tuesday, but not this upcoming Tuesday. So it's never 2 days away. It's either 9 days away or 5 days away. That's the way the thing swaps around. And I'm actually going to do a lot better about posting on social media ahead of time that I'm doing it, because I haven't been, because I've been kind of unpredictable with the schedule, but I kind of got the next couple of months figured out. So as long as no curveballs come along, I'm going to try and commit to doing this at the same time so that people can have their routine. Rad, cool. Oh yeah, this is the last time anyone will see me in my 20s. So I think by the next thing I do, I'll be 30. So rad. Y'all were here. 30 people watching. Saw me before I was 30. So yeah, my last stream as a 29-year-old. Cool. I'll see everybody in the Discord. Sounds like people joined up. So I'll talk to y'all in there, and hope y'all have a great rest of your day.